Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dami. If this is your first time tuning in, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you love it over here. Today I'm going to be talking about my acne journey and how I was able to clear up my skin and achieve this glowy clear skin. So a few months ago my skin wasn't this clear, it wasn't glowing. I was dealing with a form of severe acne and it was really terrible. It's been a journey. So before we get into the video and talking about all the product I use, I would like to take a few seconds to appreciate everyone out there who has dealt with or who is dealing with acne right now. I know it can be a stressful and a draining journey, and I'm sending out lots of love to you guys. I know how painful it is trying to use different products just to clear up your skin, just to make sure your skin is healthy, and nothing seems to be working, especially for the guys who cannot cover up their skincare issue with makeup, because for we ladies, we get to cover up all our skincare issues with our makeup, but for the guys, they can't do that, obviously. So I'm just putting out my whole heart there for you guys, and that's why I'm putting out this video. Hopefully this helps someone, anyone dealing with acne, on how to achieve a healthy glowing skin. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my acne journey and how it all started. Obviously I didn't just wake up one morning and there's pimples all over my face. No, that didn't happen. So while I was a teenager, I wasn't dealing with acne or pimples or any of that. Even up to the point when I was in uni, I wasn't having any form of acne issues. I only have pimples on my forehead when it's about that time of the month, or maybe when I'm overstressed, then I get to have a little form of breakouts on my forehead, and that's it. Not until about 2 years ago when I moved to the UAE, and I just noticed that my skin was reacting to everything and my skin was just not okay. After some time, I started breaking out on my cheeks, and I was thinking, oh, maybe this is due to the fatty foods that I eat, because baby, I was eating everything. I was literally thinking that's the reason why I was breaking out here. And then Corona happened. I was thinking maybe because I was using face mask most of the time, that's why I was breaking out on my cheeks. Then after some time, I started breaking out on my chin. Oh my god, who breaks out on the chin? I started breaking out on my chin, which has never happened before. I usually break out here and that's it, but my chin, that was when I knew, okay, they are actually very serious and I need to start taking it seriously. So I started getting worried about my face, and my face was filled up with acne in just less than a year. Like, there was acne here, there was pimple everywhere, literally. So I started getting worried about my face. There was even a time someone told me, am I about to go beard because of the acne? That was how bad it was. People were also like, you know, some people don't really know how to like express or talk about some things. When I go out without makeup, people will be like, oh, what is this? Or even people that you know will be like, oh, what happened to your face? Why is your face filled with dark spot and all of that stuff? And some people will even be like, oh, maybe you've used too much stuff on your face, that's why you're breaking out. People can be like that sometimes, even without knowing what you're actually going through, not knowing that you see yourself in the mirror and you notice that something is going on and there's nothing you can actually do about it. But when I started realizing that I was breaking out so much, then I decided to start using skincare products. Okay, so I didn't start medication immediately, because I'm sure some people be like, oh, it was immediately you asked for help. No, I'm not going to come here and lie to you guys that, oh yeah, so when I started having acne, I started using the proper. No, I was panicking, I was scared. I wanted to get the dark spots of my face, I wanted to get the painful pimple out of my face, because it was so draining, it was painful, it was exhausting. I just wanted them to go, and I started using all form of skincare products. I started looking for dark spots remover, something to get rid of the spot and all that. So whenever I go online on IG and I saw someone talking about a skincare product that works for them, I immediately get them and I try to use them, but as much as I try to fix my skin, it just keep getting worse. Like, I literally used everything. So first of all, I'm going to go back to people who are dealing with acne. I hope that people get to understand that everybody's skin is different and everybody's skin reacts to different kind of things. So when you see people going through acne, I think you should mind your words when talking to them, so you don't hurt their feelings, because they really don't want that to be on their face, and they see that all the time, and they're also feeling bad about how their face look like. First went to a particular dermatologist and she just prescribed me antibiotics. So I used these antibiotics and still nothing was working. Then my dentist finally referred me to a dermatologist in NMC hospital. Her name is Dr. Mary, and she's an amazing doctor. She's really good at what she does. She tried to explain to you things that you've been doing wrong and things that you need to start doing. The first thing she told me was to stop using all the product that I'm using on my face, because what is actually wrong with me has to be dealt with internally first before we start applying the external product, which means I was dealing with a more serious acne and I kept using superficial products. I kept using external product on my face. Now mind you, it doesn't mean that these skincare products are not good. What it means is that the kind of acne I'm dealing with, superficial products cannot work for it. I have to deal with it internally. She also told me that I was eating a lot of fatty foods. So after she explained all this to me, she told me that I will be doing a blood test and a liver function test because of the medication that I will be prescribed. They need to be sure that my liver is working perfectly, it is healthy, so I'm not going to be having any form of side effects from the medication. So I did my test. My weight also got checked because my body mass determined the dosage of my medication. For example, if you're 40 kg, then your medication can be within 10 milligram to 20 milligram, but if you're like 60 kg above, then you can be prescribed 40 mg. So after she has explained all this to me, she decided to put me on a 6 months medication, and she prescribed Oratane. Now Oratane is a medication that comes in a capsule form that is predominantly used for acne prone skin or for skin problems. This is exactly what it looks like. And based on my body mass, based on my weight, I was prescribed 40 mg. And this I've been using this for the past 5 months now, and this is my last month. This is what the capsule look like, and I took one yesterday. So this is my final month of taking Oratane, and it has been a journey, and you can see the results. Like my skin, I don't have any makeup on, obviously. I don't have any makeup on, and you can see, but trust me, my skin is better than it was some months ago. Most importantly, my skin is healthy. It is very important that you actually know the cause of your acne or the cause of your pimple, so you can actually undergo the proper and correct treatments, because sometimes no matter how much tropical creams or face wash or anything that you use, it might not work due to the fact that you don't know the cause of your acne. The acne that I had is known as the hormonal acne. This is also known as adult acne. Although Oratane serves as one of the best treatments for severe acne or skin problems, it also has its side effects. I remembered vividly when I met on my first appointment with the doctor. She was asking me if I was pregnant or planning to get pregnant, and I was like, I'm not even planning to get pregnant anytime soon. And these questions are very necessary, and it is important because Oratane can actually affect a fetus, which can lead to congenital birth defects and can cause harm to the child. So it is important that if you want to start Oratane, you make sure that you're not pregnant or you're ready to get pregnant. Another side effect is that it makes people very emotional and moody, like you can be having mood swings due to this medication, but I didn't experience any of that. and you cannot also be taking alcohol while you're on Oratane. I don't drink, so I didn't have any problem with that. I didn't experience all those emotional and mental breakdown. I'm going to be telling you guys the side effects that I experienced, which was dry skin. My god, my skin was very dry. From my hair to my toes, my skin was dry. My eyes were dry, my nose was dry, my lips were breaking. My lips were literally breaking. I got a lip balm and I finished it within 2 weeks. I was always using lip balm all the time. If I don't use lip balm to bed, by the time I wake up I will see tear everywhere. So I had to like use lip balm all the time, and I have to use a moisturizer for my skin. Another side effect that I experienced was skin sensitivity. Oh my days, my skin was sensitive to literally everything. My skin was sensitive to face masks, my skin was sensitive to the sun. If I apply a product on my face and my skin doesn't like it, it's going to turn red. My skin was literally sensitive to everything. I actually formed a technique where I put a tissue in my face mask. You can make it into any size you want, so I just fold the tissue to my face size and then I apply it in my face mask. And this is how I use my face mask at work, with tissue, because my skin is sensitive to everything. So that is what I basically do. So this is what it will look like in the face mask. And when I sweat and my skin and the sweat touches the face mask, it's going to irritate my skin, and this can also cause more acne for me. So the best thing is just to put a tissue in here and use my face mask. There are also other side effects like back pain, joint pain, weight gain. My second appointment, I decided to explain this side effect that I had with my dermatologist, and she told me it was normal, like I said, and she prescribed some medication that can help subside this side effect. So she prescribed me this Nadixa as a moisturizer and to prevent redness. She also told me that my acne were going to get worse, which it did. Like, it was as if everything was gushing out when I started using Oratane. Like, it was coming out a lot, especially in the first month. So if you are looking for a fast treatment, like you are looking for something that will just clear off your face in just a day, then you cannot use Oratane, because Oratane takes time. She prescribed the brimonidine. This is what it looks like. Wait, let me show you what brimonidine. This is what it looks like. This is used when I use this when I forget to apply sunscreen on my face and I go out and my face turns really red, because my skin is now very, very, very sensitive, especially to the sun. So it's like in a gel form. This is what it looks like. It comes in a gel form, and I just apply it on my face when it turns red. And as you can see, I have a sunburn. So on my second visit, she noticed that I was getting the sunburn, and she requested to know the kind of sunscreen I was using. And then I just got this flashy, expensive sunscreen that I was thinking was going to solve all my problems, but she kept insisting that I get a particular one because that will help protect my skin from the sun because of the medication that I'm using. But baby girl was like, I was stubborn. I was like, no, I have my own sunscreen, and I refused to get the sunscreen she asked me to get, and I kept using mine, and I got burnt really, really bad. It wasn't getting any better. I took my stubborn head back to her, and then she prescribed me a better sunscreen that suits my sensitive skin, which was this Bioderm Photoderm Max SPF 50+. So she prescribed me this sunscreen, and this sunscreen is the best. Like, it has helped me heal up my burn. Like, as you can see, it's better. Before it was really bad. Disclaimer, guys, please, sunscreen is not only for light skinned people. Sunscreen is for everyone: men, women, light skin, chocolate skin, brown skin, white, orange, yellow.
Hold up.
Okay,
Wait a
no
minute.
orange and all that. Everyone needs to get a sunscreen in order to protect ourselves from the sun. You need a sunscreen regardless of the gender and the color. Get yourself a sunscreen, protect yourself from the sun. Okay, for the Oratane, it's cost about 301 dirhams, and for the Brimonidine, it cost about 288 dirhams. Lest I forget, she also prescribed eye drops, and this was about 20 dirhams, and Nadixa was about 48 dirhams. Also, my sunscreen is about 100 dirhams. So let's say the total of all this is about 800 dirhams. But luckily for me, my insurance was able to cover for the cost of the medication. I was only asked to pay for the sunscreen. And on that note, we finally come to the end of this video. And for my friends out there who are dealing or battling with acne or any form of skincare issue, I know the journey can be so painful, so exhausting. I know how hard it is to go out with your skin and people will look at you differently. You get bullied, talk bad at. Some people can even be like, some insensitive people can even be like, ew, what's that on your face? Why is your face full of dark spots? Why is your face so, like, they make you feel insecure about yourself. You're beautiful in and out, and you don't need anybody to make you feel insecure about yourself. Okay, make sure you seek for help, make sure you seek for medical advice. Let them make sure they diagnose you properly to get the best results that you've been looking for. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure you share this video to everyone and everybody. Hopefully this helped them to find a permanent cure for their skin problem. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching it to this point. I can't wait to see you on my next video. My skincare routine is coming up soon. Watch out. Love you guys. Bye.